This is Alexia Bolin with Colid Daily, and today we are at JC Legacy Event Center in Irmo, which is also home to Clarrisa's Kitchen. Many people in the Midlands believe that small businesses are the heart of the area, but what makes Clarrisa stand out is her journey. Thank you so much for joining us here today, Clarrisa. So Clarrisa's Kitchen and Catering is a woman, veteran-owned company that was started in 2010, and your journey really fascinates me. Can you tell me a little bit about how you got started with this journey through the catering business?
I just loved cooking. My mom was a phenomenal cook, and I just remember as a child being in the kitchen, just following her around, watching her, and being fascinated by food. And as I grew up, I just kept cooking and joined the Army and kept cooking, I guess I should say, for all my Army buddies. And they kept saying, you can sell this food. And I kept telling myself, no one's going to buy this food. And eventually it just evolved, and I just kept doing it and kept working on presentation, and it just became a passion, and I just love what I do. And when I transitioned from the Army and the medical side of things, December 2017, I took a leap of faith, and I've been doing catering on a full scale. And eventually I found this space in 2018, December, I think around that time, fall of 2018. January of 2019, me and my daughters, we did vision boards. I put a picture of this place on the vision board. And July 2022, we were able to purchase this building.
And so this space is actually called JC Legacy Event Center, and the name really means something to you and your family. It's named after you, after your husband, and also after your daughters. Is that correct?
That is correct. James is my husband, retired Army veteran, and we wanted to leave a legacy for our daughters, Jamisha and Lanisha, so hence the initials, JC. We like to say, me and James like to say, that JC also stands for Jesus Christ, because it's hard working as a married couple, working together, living together. So we just try to put God in first in everything we do, and it's been really good.
And have your daughters, as well as the rest of your family, been very supportive of you through, starting this catering company, and then also saying, let's take it up a notch. Let's open up an actual event space. And this is the first event space in the Irmo area. So how important is that?
Very important to us. Definitely the first of this size. We're excited. Irmo's a small community and a lot of local small business. So we've received a lot of accolades for actually doing something with this building that's been sitting, when we found it, had been sitting since 2013. The girls have been great. They've been supportive as much as they can. They're young and, trying to create their own career path. But it's been great, and we're just excited about the future of this business.
And so what are your plans with this building? James was telling me you just started doing events here in December. Is that correct?
That is correct. The plan for the building, of course, originated with the kitchen. We specifically bought it for the kitchen. But it just was so much extra space, and we really needed to do something with this space, hence the idea of event center, because a lot of time when people call us for catering, they will ask me, do I know of a space? So now I can say, yes, I know of a space. So we're excited.
And have you all also made improvements to the building? I know you were talking about you painted the walls. What have you done to this space?
OMG, this place, you guys, looks nothing like it did when we purchased it. I will tell you that. We did a lot of renovations. We had to do the entire HVAC system had to be replaced, majority of all the plumbing, as well as everything electrical and gas in the building. All of it had to be changed. Some of the flooring already, both bathrooms. Yep, a lot. Recently painted. We're excited about the paint job. It definitely brightened up the place. But it definitely was somewhat of an eyesore, but I could see my diamond in the rut. So I was excited about it. But it definitely looks, we have before and after pictures, and pretty interesting look before and after right now.
So there's probably a lot of people in the Midlands who want to duplicate your success. What advice do you have for people who are trying to start their own business in a similar situation to you?
I guess my best advice I could give them is to just hang in there. Trust the process, believe in yourself. There's going to be some ups and downs. Be prepared for that. But if you're true to what you believe, and it'll all work out. And don't put a time on it. we set goals to keep us in line with what we're trying to do. All goals are not meant to be met. They're meant to give us something to strive for. So keep that in mind. Even in this journey, I've been on this journey for a little while, and even from the time I saw this building, it was 4 years later before I got the building, but I was still catering and renting spaces, whatever the case may be. So keep in mind, it's not going to be overnight success. That's not realistic. And I think anything worth having is you have to work hard to get there. And I think when you work hard and you get there, you appreciate it a lot more and you can sustain it. And my word for the year is sustainability. That's my word for 2023.
So Clarrisa's Kitchen has a plethora of different types of food cuisines. You have Japanese, you have Korean, Asian, Mexican, Caribbean, you have it all. So what are some of your favorites that you serve up here?
Some of my favorites definitely is Caribbean. Jerk chicken, curry chicken, rice and peas, cabbage and carrots. But I love chicken in general. So on the American side, it would definitely be our breadcrumb. Baked chicken is one of our signature dishes that we serve for weddings, along with chicken marsala. Almost anything soul food. And I love Korean food. So we make a lot of kalbi, japchae, things of that nature. So
You have come so far, since your time before this and also when you were in the Army. When you were in the Army, did you have any thought that this would be your future? Like, was this your dream, and did you know that this dream was going to come true?
no, absolutely not. I was in the medical field. As I stated, I was a medical technologist for a lot of years in the Army, and then I did the same job for about 15 more years when I got out the Army. So a combined total about 25 years. And I was doing it, and I kept feeling the pull towards the catering business, and I was doing it on the side while I was still in corporate America, so to speak. I was in management for a lot of years, and I just kept feeling the pull to come to the catering side, and eventually I realized I was enjoying catering a lot more than being at the hospital, and I think it was just time for a change, because, if you do anything for 25 years, you probably want to do something different, after a while. So I just felt that pull, and eventually I just loved it, and I'm just really enjoying what we're doing, the people we're meeting, the lives we're touching, and the loyalty that's being shown from the people that are coming back and calling us back. So we know we're in the right space and place and doing what we're being called. I know I'm operating in my purpose.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much for speaking with us today, Clarrisa, and telling us about your journey and your story to get to this point. I mean, it really is truly amazing.
It is. It has been one hell of a journey, Alexia, I will say that. But we're excited about the future of the business, this space, our new home in Irmo. So we're just excited about everything. And I just thank you guys for coming out and speaking with us and highlighting our space. We really appreciate it.